All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video from the WTF podcast. He got MC Magic in the building. And if you don't know or you've been staying underneath a rock, they have been trying to cancel MC Magic for the last maybe half a week for his remarks that he made on the WTF podcast, speaking very badly about Mexicans, immigrants, illegals, so forth and so forth. Now, look, this is why I say content creators, basketball players, sports players, people in the media, movie stars shouldn't get involved in politics. You know, our job is to entertain. Let the politics be for the politicians. All right, now I know why people get involved, though, entertainers get involved, because they get pressured by the civilians or the watchers or the fans or whatever you want to call it to speak up, or else you will be canceled. Be here for the people. In the end, you will be canceled for your thoughts, for your way of thinking, if it does not align with the fan or the watcher. I did a video on this subject like 3 days ago. I was actually watching American Cholo and I reacted to it and I gave my opinion, which was very 50-50. You know, you could go watch it, go click on it. It's like 3 videos back. And I lost about 20 subscribers because I'm pretty certain that my views did not align with their views, and they are not adults, they are children. So right away, they go to unsubscribe and not support. It is okay, that comes with the business. It is something you got to deal with. It's never going to end. I lost 20, but I gained 100. That's the way it is. But I love my people. I love my raza. I come from Mexico. I am 100% Mexican, and will forever put my people first. All right. But go watch the video. That way you get some more intel on that. Now, look, today is February 5th. All right. A lot of people got their food stamps today. They over at Food for Less. They over at all the restaurants that accept EBT, getting their jumbo jacks, getting their chicken sandwiches. Salute to you. You know, check this out. Yesterday we had Roughneck. TV in the building on the 200 Boys podcast. Go watch it. It was a dope podcast. Salute to the homie. He actually had a front page newspaper article made about him because he had a get together where they were marching on the 3rd. And, some white boy tried to attack them, and this fool handled business. Go check it out. Go show him some love. All right, the podcast was pretty fire. With that being said, we go live tonight at 6 p.m., maybe 7. So just pull up. We're gonna be live on Kick and YouTube. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video, and let's see what MC Magic is talking about, dog. Let's see what he got to say.
What are your thoughts on just like, because I've seen you in the comments.
I get hell for it.
You get hell for it, but
Yeah.
but just like, with Trump, I feel like, I think that we have like a 4-year example of him being president.
We already know what it was like under
And
him.
we didn't get any new wars.
And now we know what it was like under Biden too.
Right. Exactly. Right. So, I always tell people, I'm like, look, man, like, either side's not the boogeyman. We're still here.
Yeah.
Right. He didn't take over the government. He left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we weren't in any new wars. Like, it's okay to give credit where credit's due. I think some people get wrapped up in the meanness of him.
Everybody tells me, Magic, don't talk politics. Don't get into politics. Don't do it. Don't start, saying you're a Trump supporter. But
And you did it anyways. Bro, how you got a full-blown team and you don't listen to your team? Come on, MC Magic. The team is there to help you win. The team is there to make sure that you don't fuck up. So why would you not take the team's opinion, right, or what is that thing called? Take their advice and not talk about politics, dog.
Let me just bring it to the very basic. You know, is I was born in Mexico, bro, and so I came to America, and when my dad and mom broke up, the government took care of me. The government gave us food stamps. The government gave us free cheese. Powdered milk,
Yeah, you had to
whatever
go
it
to
was
get the wick.
to survive. This is where I come from, right? And so this country gave me something good. So obviously I love this country for what it's given me. I'm living the American dream.
For sure.
I'm living the American dream.
Quite literally.
Because we have free enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
You're living the American dream. Like this podcast, you don't have to get a government permission to start your podcast.
Right.
So what the left is doing, they're moving closer and closer.
All right, look, what people were saying about MC Magic was it seems like he sold out over powdered milk and cheese, but that's not what I took from it. What I took from it was this country actually helped him get through some tough times. Meanwhile, if he would have been in Mexico, they would not have done the same. So he loved this country because it allowed him to survive and flourish. That's what I'm taking from that part right there. Not the whole he sold out for milk and eggs. That's retarded, dog. All right. He's basically saying, I'm not gonna bite the hand that feeds me or that fed me. That's commendable. That's respectable. All right. Now let's see what else he got to say.
To controlling everything. They're moving. When I say
Right.
the left, I mean the Democratic Party right now. Okay. So that being said, that's why I love to keep what was good for this country. And a lot of people are emotionally driven. And so when the left tells you, oh, he's racist, that gets you emotionally like, oh my God, he said this about blacks.
All right. He's not lying right there. All right. A lot of people are emotionally driven. Llorones, level 10 soldados, kids, wannabes, the dudes that say, what if this? I would have done this. I would have done that. Quit moving on emotion, homie. Right. Listen, I had a podcast right here. And I always go back to it because I like to implant it in your brain so maybe the ones that don't get it could get it, right? And it was a bunch of blacks, it was a bunch of homies, and people in the chat. And listen, we were doing it in person. We were all here, right? In the flesh. And people on the internet that probably are a bunch of kids, nobodies, older man, family man, people retired, whatever, right? Oh, you guys should have took off and fought. Why didn't you guys get up and punch them? Blah blah blah. First and foremost, it's real life. You're watching it on the computer, we're living it. We have to make sure that we run the business legitimately, and we got to make sure that nobody goes to jail at the end of the night and nobody dies. If somebody would have got up to punch somebody, bullets would have rang out, people would have died, and people would have went to prison. That's what you call a level-headed homies. Not like the pressure cases that are watching it at home talking about, man, I would have got up and I would have punched. No, you would have got shot in the face. All right. That's what he's talking about. People hear one thing or see one thing and right away, I got some new neighbors, dog. They're fucking banging tires every day. But that's what he's talking about. People hear or see one thing and right away get in their emotions. Like, I would have done this. I would have. No, you wouldn't. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Quit acting. Because you know what? Let's switch spots. Come on. Show me. You got a gun pointed to you the whole interview like this. Show me. Show me. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I get MC Magic up to that point. Let's go.
Oh my God, he did this to the Mexicans. Oh my God, he hates people that are crossing the border.
Right.
But the people that were crossing the border when I came across, they really wanted the American dream. The people that are crossing the border now, they want to murder Americans. You see what I'm saying? There's a big difference of
Oh my God. Oh my. OMG. OMG. Okay, here's the O. Here's the M. And here's the G. All right. What the fuck are you talking about, MC Magic? What is you talking about, son? OG? The people that were crossing in my day wanted the American dream. Facts. My dad, my grandfather, people that I know, family. Great. They all came here, and there was some fuck ups. You know, family members that went to prison and so forth and so forth. You know. All right. Okay, I get it. But he also said the people that are coming across the border now want to kill and murder and rape. What the fuck is you talking about? This fucking fool is crazy, dog. The people that are coming now want to murder and rape. You tripping. That is not true. No facts. No fact check needed. 99.9% false. I don't know where that statement's coming from. You cannot bundle up all the Mexicans, all the raza into one pile for what one person did or does. That you're so wrong for that, my boy. You're so wrong for that. You know how many people I know that have came here illegally, maybe in the past year, that are hardworking people, that are doing it big, that are like putting on for their families, opening businesses, paying taxes, doing all this. I'm not telling you that they shouldn't have came here illegally. I'm not telling you it was the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. I'm just telling you that I know people that have came here within the last year and have done so good. So for this fool to say that is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful, my boy. Straight up. Now let's continue.
what's going
Well,
on.
I think we got like there's like I think I just saw an interview with the president of El Salvador, who has cleaned up El Salvador.
Nayib Bukele.
Yes, he's a G.
He went from the worst country in the world to the best country in the world.
It was the most dangerous country in the Western Hemisphere, more dangerous than Haiti, and now it is the safest country in the Western Hemisphere
Yes.
with lower murder rates than the United
Yes.
States, right? And so what he did was anybody who was a part of the two major gangs out there,
Yeah.
I don't want to say them by name, but you know, they're all in jail, right?
18th Street and Mara Salvatrucha. All right. I got homies that are deported out there, not from those gangs, but from other gangs. And they're hiding out, dog. All right. Those homies are hiding out because they're not just they're not just arresting and putting in that jail MS and 18. They're putting anybody that's gang related or even people that commit crimes, bro.
Yes.
But then he also, in this interview he said, anybody who had been in America or wanted to go back, I send them back. Like, make your way to America. And they're also, and Emilia Rojas was telling me that they also were doing that in Venezuela, where certain people who had longer prison sentences, they let them out as long as
They left the country.
They promised to make their way out of the country.
Crazy.
Now, I'm not saying, obviously.
Hey, that's dope. Think about this, dog. Think about this. Man, these motherfuckers need to stop. Hey, think about this. You're in El Salvador, you're in jail, and they give you 30 years. And now the president is telling you, or the warden, hey, we'll let you go, we'll let you leave right now. But you got to get out of the country. Where do I sign, homeboy? On the firmo way. I be with the quickness, fool. I ain't never coming back. That's sick, homie. That is sick, dog. That is sick. That is dope. And I'm sure that the fine print says if you come back, you will be in for life in prison and not giving no more chances.
See, you know, I've had people close to me that have came over recently that are here for work. You know,
There is good people. There's good
there
and
is
bad
this
and
hu-
everything.
But there is this huge spike of people coming in.
See,
Like that we've never seen before.
Yeah, I explained this and to somebody in this way.
Hold on. Could MC Magic could have been talking about? Remember, what were them fools? The ones that took over that Chicago projects or the Colorado projects. What were them fools? They weren't Mexican. They were something else. Now, remember? Okay, remember when those big waves of people were coming to the border from everywhere? They were not just Mexicans. They were everything. I'm sure there was a bunch of criminals in between that. Along with the hardworking people that were doing it for the right reasons. So I don't know. Maybe that's what MC Magic is talking about.
Say, for instance, you have a daughter.
Right.
You have a daughter and she's beautiful. You want to protect her, but there's somebody on the outside that wants to get your daughter from you. Okay, and then they tell the daughter's mom, Kevin's a piece of. You know
Right.
how people are hating
Right, for
against
sure.
the government, against America. Like there's people burning flags
Right.
of this great country.
I think a lot of that shit's set up. To be fair.
And that's exactly my point.
Just to
so
stir
let's
us
go
up.
back to your daughter, right? So there's an outsider who wants to murder your daughter, who wants to probably rape your daughter.
Yeah.
Because you have a good family, you have a good country, you have a good thing, and so what they do is they first turn her against you. Your daddy's been doing this. So that's an agenda that's going on from the outside, so they can finally murder and rape your daughter. Her name's America.
Right. Okay.
What the fuck is this fool talking about? Man, shut the fuck up next door. What the fuck is this fool talking about? This fool said they want to rape and kill our daughters? Oh, magic. Magic, magic, magic. La cagaste this way. Oh my God, Jesus, Lord, there's a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's gotta be the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. Cuh. Este güey se mamó, güey. This is wild. I had never heard this part. I only heard the cheese and milk part. This fool is wild, dog.
Feel what I'm saying? And that's the agenda that really, in radio, when they put songs on in heavy rotation, you love them because you
Yeah.
hear them a lot. That's called programming.
Oh, that's what they do to us with the news.
The news is programming
sure.
people to hate their own country.
For sure.
To say whatever was good, they're going to turn it into bad. Even the Bible says that.
Right.
We live in the days where good will be bad and bad will be good. We have good artists praising the devil on their records.
Right.
Kev,
And this got too far. I don't care about that. Let me forward a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because they divide us on like the
I don't care. Listen. I don't think I could save MC Magic. I don't think I could save him. I mean, what could I possibly say that's gonna make him look good? I mean, I have saved other rappers in the past before. Kid Frost. I have done. I have made rappers look good. Lefty. But I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one, dog. This one's a little too. This one's a little too out there with the things that he said, bro. The murdering and raping of children, blah blah blah. I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. You guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. The only thing I will say is that every man is entitled to their opinion. Every man is entitled to feel how they feel. Every man is entitled to act as they please. You can't stop a man from thinking the way that they will. You can't change a man's way of viewing things. It is what it is. And I respect that about every man. That's what makes every person on this planet unique, is the way that they think and the things that they do. They're unique to you. You know what I mean? I'll tell you like this: my homeboy Snapper walked into one of my shops one time. Shout out to Snapper. He walked into one of my shops and he was like, "Damn, fool, I like your place." I go, "Dick, it's not even all that. That's one of my old ass shops, right?" He goes, "Nah, fool, this shit is unique to you. Everything I see here represents you. These are things that you like. Shit you've done, your accomplishments." And ever since then, I understood that. I was like, you know what, bro, this is a reflection of me. Like everything in this studio is a reflection of what I like, what I've built, my accomplishments, my way of thinking, my way of viewing. So I respect another man when they have their opinion. Now, I might not agree with it, but I respect their opinion. All right, dog, that's how you feel. I'm going to feel my own way. That's the beauty of being a real man. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to hate that man. That's going to be how he feels. He got to deal with his repercussions, whether he says something good or bad. And with that being said, salute to everybody. Catch us on the live in about an hour, hour and a half. All right. And with that being said, salute to everybody. I'm Blue Devil, and we out.